Number 9, catching, Tim Sackman. Number 16, playing shortstop, Carl Beekler. Now for your starting lineup for the Marshfield Blue Devils. Batting leadoff, number 2, Brock Bennington. Batting second, doing the pitching, number 8, Chase Robinson. Batting 3, number 11, Ben Deitch. Number 15, doing the catching, Adam Gilbertson. Number 1, playing third base, Aiden Cherney. Number 9, playing right field, Mitchell Shade. Number 14, playing second base, Isaac Zetz. Number 4, first base, Xander Edmondson. And number 3, playing shortstop, Bennett Lang.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, would you please rise? Men, remove your hats for our national anthem. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
You are looking live at Jack Heckman Field here in beautiful downtown Marshfield as tonight Zaleski Sports proudly brings you Legion Baseball as the Plover Black Sox take on the hometown Marshfield Blue Devils. Joe Anderson here, joined by the maestro of the modulator, Mr. Isaac Eagle. Should be a good game. A little cooler tonight, and you can see the haze has returned to the atmosphere as the smoke from the Canadian wildfires is finding its way back to our climes. Should be quite a good game tonight. Let's look at the starting defense first for the Marshfield Blue Devils. And got to tell you right now, I remembered a lot of things tonight, but I forgot one essential, my glasses. So I'm going to be looking at things about 4 feet away. Alrighty, Adam Gilbertson is catching tonight for the Post 54 Blue Devils. Xander Edmondson at first. Isaac Zeps at second. Aiden Cherney's at third. Bennett Lang at short. Ben Deitch in left. Brock Bennington in center. And Matthew Shoddy in right. Chase Robinson is pitching tonight for the Blue Devils. Plover Black Sox, as they are head coached by Wayne Sankey, longtime coach of the Plover Black Sox. Very successful program in Plover. Very distinctive uniforms. Look like the Chicago White Sox. They're wearing their black ones tonight. They've got the white ones as well that are very similar to the 1919 Chicago Black Sox scandal jerseys, but they were cool jerseys. The guys that did the cheating weren't, but the uniforms were pretty cool looking, that's for sure. Located throughout central Wisconsin, is your group benefits provider for health, dental, accident, and life insurance. Spectrum Benefit Solutions works with hundreds of clients of all sizes to help you attract and retain the best employees. Find Spectrum Benefit Solutions on Facebook to get started. Speaking of getting started, we're going to be underway here. See what the temperature is. It's much cooler tonight than it was the last game I did here. And first pitch is at 7:01 and it's 69 degrees. Leading off is Jackson Fox. Breland Nystrom. Count is 1-2. Ball skips away from Adam Gilbertson behind the dish. Black Sox in their black top jerseys. Several of them wearing the high stockings like Jackson Fox here leading off in the top of the first. And hit him. Puts the tag on Fox. And he's back in time. Chase Robinson, number 2 for the Blue Devils. They've had a very busy schedule. They were scheduled for 4 games last weekend in Chippewa Falls. They got 3 of them in. Rain got the last game. They had got a good start on it, but never had enough innings in for an official game. First pitch to Nystrom's a strike. Thanks for tuning in tonight. If you got a chance yet, we're just underway. Come on, hop in the car, get on your bicycle, motorcycle, whatever. Come on over to Jack Hackman Field and enjoy some good baseball. And another close play at first, but Fox back in time. Count is 0-1 to Breland Nystrom. And the pitch. Inside, Fox goes. And kind of a kitty-wampus throw from Adam Gilbertson. Kind of double clutched, and Fox is at second now with a stolen base. Count even in the ball and the strike. Matthew Gledowski on deck for the Black Sox. Fly ball left field. And gone! Wow. Nystrom got a hold of that one and let her rip tater chip. A 2 RBI home run. And the Black Sox are up 2-0 here. In the first. Hardly had enough time to even react to it. Ben Deach knew it right away.
Now batting number 13, Matt Gledowski.
And just like that, it's 2-0 Plover. It'll bring up the right fielder, Matt Gledowski. Still nobody out here in the top of the first, and it's 2-0 Black Sox. That pitch in the dirt. Three batters in, and it's already 2-0 Plover. Ground ball. Through the hole for a base hit for Gledowski. And not a good start for Chase Robinson on the hill.
Now batting number 21, Bryce Ayer.
Bryce Ayer, the batter. With 1 on and nobody out. Not a good start for the Blue Devils here. At home. And there goes Gledowski. And he'll be in there with a stolen base. And in scoring position, still nobody out in the count. 0-1 to Bryce Ayer. And the pitch. Strike. 0-2. 59.5-foot fastball in the dirt. And Gladowski will get the third and round and look. And 0-2 becomes 1-2. Air, the cleanup hitter. Braylon Nystrom with a 2-run home run here in the top of the first. No doubt about it. A line shot right over the left field pole. 1-2 the count. Ground ball. Lang will get it, but not in time, so an RBI single for Bryce Air. And it's 3-0 Plover, with still nobody out.
Now batting number 5,
Chase Geyer, the left fielder, will now bat number 5. I know that the back in time, pretty close play. Air bat made it back though. The Blue Devils, they've had a lot of games in a short amount of time. And the pitch. Fly ball right field's going to drop for a base hit. Air's going to hold up at second. So 2 on and still nobody out. Devin Morozek, the batter. This is the 6th batter of the inning for, pardon me, for Plover. We're going to have a timeout called by Coach Josh Metz. He's going to talk things over with his defense. Ag Country Farm Credit Services is a farmer-owned co-op offering a wide array of custom financing and financial services. From loans and leases to crop insurance and tax and records, they have you covered. Contact Ag Country in Stevens Point, Wausau, Marshfield, and Medford. Find your next career path with just a phone call to Express Employment Professionals. With locations in Wausau, Stevens Point, and Marshfield, no matter where you are in central Wisconsin, save yourself some time. Find your next employer at expresspros.com. Three to nothing Plover here in the top of the first. Nobody out. Runners at first and second. And Devin Morozek, the third baseman, the batter. He's the 6th batter of the inning. Jackson Fox led things off with getting hit by a pitch. Braylon Nystrom with a no doubt about it home run over the left field fence made it 2-0. Morozek waits the pitch with 2 on and nobody out. And Morozek takes ball 1. Ben Fonte on deck. That pitch in the dirt, the runners will advance 90 feet, excuse me. 60 is softball. Now runners at second and third. Chase Robinson has not had the start that he would have liked here tonight. Already given up 3 runs. Has runners at second and third. And is behind 2-0 to Morozek. And Morozek hits a ground ball. Lang will gun it down, but it's going to be an infield hit. So now the bases are loaded. And it'll bring up Ben Fonte. Fonte playing second base tonight for the Sox. Well, if you want a positive for Marshfield, you got a force out at any base now. Now, if you're Coach Wayne Sankey, do you drop a bunt? Fonte's your number 7 hitter. Pretty good pretty good player. I remember him playing baseball for Stevens Point, I believe. Pitch from Robinson. Ground ball foul, third base side. Count even at a ball and a strike. You can see the wind blowing the American flag straight out. Blowing from the north-northwest. The pitch. Good pitch from Robinson. Throws Fonte. It's 1-2. Robinson could use a double play or a strikeout, or both. 1-2 the count to Fonte. The pitch. Popped up, out of play. Tim Sackman, the catcher, on deck. We're in the old style stirrups like we used to in the 70s and the 80s. And umpire and catcher are all out of baseballs. Got to get somebody on the foul balls here. Bases loaded with nobody out, and it's already 2-0 or 3-0. Steven or Plover. Chase Robinson with a 1-2 count on Ben Fonte. The pitch. Make that 2-2. Good block by Adam Gilbertson. Saves a run. Air looked and said, nope, not far enough. Two and two. Here's the pitch. Ground ball. Lang knocks it down. And everybody's safe. So Fonte with an RBI single. That brings in the 4th run of the inning.
Now batting number 9, Tim Sackman.
Tim Sackman, 8th batter of the inning for Plover. Still nobody out and bases are loaded. Here's the pitch. High for ball 1. Two and one to count. Carl Beekler, the shortstop, on deck. Popped up. Out of play. Right off the roof. Mike Steinwagner in the crow's nest with us tonight. 2 and 2 the count. Popped up. Will it stay in play? Yes, it is. Infield fly. It dropped. He's out. How would you score that?
Now batting number 16, Carl Beekler.
Person that was closest to it, I'd say the third baseman.
Okay. Usually they catch it.
Yeah.
So it'd be an F5.
Third baseman was the one I called for it. So.
Okay. Infield fly with runners at first and second or more, or less than 2 outs. Batter is out. 1 away finally. And this is the number 9 hitter, Carl Beekler. Bases still loaded. The pitch. Fly ball right field. Shoddy makes the catch. It's going to be a sac fly for Beekler. And an RBI.
Now batting number 12, Jackson Fox.
And that brings in Geyer. Runners now at first and second with 2 outs. And the back at the top of the order, Jackson Fox. Who led things off by getting hit by a pitch. Fonte at first, and Mrozek at second. 5-0. A little time out there taken by Gilbertson to talk things over with Chase Robinson, getting the battery figured out as well as they're at Wausau. Right down Central Avenue for strike 2. Full count. Runners will be on the move on this pitch with 2 away. The pitch. Ground ball. Off of the heel of Cherney. Off his glove. E. And the inning continues.
Now batting number 17, Braden Nystrom.
Braden Nystrom, the batter. Nystrom with a 2-run home run in this inning. 11th batter of the inning. Count now is 0-1. Bases again loaded. Fouled away. 0-2. Nystrom with a no doubt about it home run here in his first is bat in the first. Now behind the count 0-2. Foul that one away as well. Oh, and 2 the count. Robinson, the pitch. Outside and low for ball 1. A lot of games for the Blue Devils. They've got a game tonight, obviously, and they're at Wausau tomorrow night. They play at Merrill on Thursday and get a much-deserved few days off until the 6th of July. Count even now at 2. 2 outs, bases loaded for Braylon Nystrom. Foul that one off. The at-bat continues.
Over there.
A couple of foul balls get returned. This game started at 7:01, and it's 7:20 right now. We're still in the top of the first. Count is full. Runners will go on the pitch with 2 outs. So what do you throw if you're Chase Robinson? Walked him. So an RBI for Braxton. He's got 3 already.
Now batting number 13,
So that brings in Morozek. Matthew Gladowski with a single and scored a stolen base and scored a run here in the first already. 12th batter of the inning. Robinson starts him out with a strike. Base is still loaded with 2 outs. Swing and a miss for strike 2. That pitch way outside for ball 1, 1-2. Ben Fonte at third. He's got some wheels. He can move. Any ball skips past Gilbertson. He's coming home. Outside for ball 2. 2-2. And struck him out to end the inning. 6 runs on 6 hits, 1 error, 3 left on. We head to the bottom of the first. It's Plover 6 and Marshfield coming to bat. You're watching Legion Baseball on Zaleski Sports.
I had an employee at once ask me to prioritize family, faith, and business, and I put them in that order in particular. For each one of our employees, it's family first. You do what is best for you and your family. Then the rest of it will take care of itself. It's about making sure you make the best decisions for you and your family.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com.
As an umpire, you don't want to see that either.
Welcome back to Zaleski Sports broadcast of Legion Baseball here tonight from Jack Hackman Field in beautiful downtown Marshfield. We head to the bottom of the first inning. Let's look at the defense for the Plover Black Sox. Tim Sackman is catching tonight. Bryce Ayer at first. Ben Fonte at second. Devin Morozic at third. Carl Beekler at short. The outfield is Chase Geyer in left. Jackson Fox in center and Matthew Gladowski in right. And on the hill for the Black Sox is Braylon Nystrom. Braylon with 3 RBIs already here before even getting on the mound. 2-run home run and an RBI walk. Leading off for Marshfield will be Brock Bennington, and then Chase Robinson and Ben Deach. Not a great start for Marshfield.
Brock Bennington.
Bennington will lead things off. Starts him off with a ball. 1-0 the count. Fly ball. Center field. Back goes Fox. And tracks it down just short of the warning track for out number 1.
Now batting number 8, Chase Robinson.
Sign up for Fleet Rewards and get great deals sent straight to you. Plus, you'll earn points on every purchase made in-store or online. Sign up now at Fleet Farm. Get everything you need in one stop. Get it all at Fleet Farm. Hey, I'm doing pretty good without my glasses. And, of course, the bag that I have my extra sets of glasses is sitting in my couch at home because I forgot to grab it. So if I keep things about 3 feet away from me, I'm good. Robinson takes a pitch outside for ball 1. Braylon Nystrom on the hill, number 17 for the Black Sox. Wayne Sankey, longtime manager, 23rd season. 1-1 the count to Robinson. Ben Deach on deck. Ooh, low and inside, but must have got the zone. Nice off-speed pitch from Nystrom. That pitch in the dirt. Skipped right past Sackman, the catcher. It's a learning year for the Blue Devils this year. They were 2-4 at one point. I believe they are at 3 and about 6, 7 on the season. Unsure, but definitely a learning curve this year. Almost had that one. Sackman tried to frame it. Couldn't get it. Full count to Chase Robinson. Nystrom delivers. Nearly lost his hat and walked him. Robinson will get on base with a walk. That brings up Ben Deach. Been a very good player for the Blue Devils the last few years. Marshfield won the regional tournament last year. I had a chance to run camera for that last year at Athletic Park in Wausau. But things change from year to year. Plover always in the mix. And they've started out here 6-0 here in the bottom of the first. Robinson will stay at first base. Yeah, it was one of those days, 1 step forward, 2 steps back. I'll talk about this as the broadcast goes on. You can send your sympathy to me on Facebook. 1-1 the count. Deach in the hole. Beekler. And a base hit for Deach.
Now batting Adam Gilbertson.
Adam Gilbertson, the catcher, comes to bat with 1 away, 2 on. One of those moments where you're going to fix something and you should have just walked away and said, yeah, it's good enough, leave it alone, and I didn't. And now I'm called the overhead garage door people to come fix my garage door. Gilbertson takes ball 1. Nystrom starting to struggle a little bit here in the first with 1 away, 2 on. And that pitch outside. So I'll take your sympathy, condolences on my stupidity on trying to fix my garage door. I just should have left it alone when I had it working right. Now it's worse off than it ever was. That pitch just outside for a ball. 2-1 the count. I may kind of look at it again tomorrow. I've got to call into the repair guys, but you got to know when. Let's watch his pitch. Foul away. Like Clint Eastwood said in one of his Dirty Harry movies, after the bad guy goes away, he looks at the camera and he says, man's got to know his limitations. And I think I know my limitations on garage door repair. 2-2 the count with 1 away, 2 on. The left-handed Gilbertson ground ball right to air at first. He'll flip it over to Nystrom for the out. 2 away now. We'll bring up Aiden Cherney, the third baseman.
Now batting Aiden Cherney.
Robinson at third, Deach at second. Nice turn from the stretch. The pitch. Ball 1. He's starting to kind of cover the field here from those Canadian wildfires, the wind blowing it in. And that called a strike. Heard and watched on the news tonight that they have firefighters from all over the world who have come to Canada to help out their fellow firefighters. Portugal, Spain, United States. Strike 2. Great Britain. 1-2 the count. With 2 outs and 2 on. Cherney hits a foul ball down the third baseline. Robinson did a quick hop skip. That's what you want to do when you're at third. You lead off in foul territory. You want to get hit with the ball in fair territory, you're out. Here's the pitch. Woo, little chin music. 2-2 to count to Cherney. And struck him out to end the inning. No runs on 1 hit. 2 left on. We head to the second inning. It's 6-0 Plover over Marshfield. You're watching Legion Baseball and Zaleski Sports.
At Express Employment Professionals, we place people from all walks of life in all kinds of jobs.
Hi, welcome to Express. Please sign in and have a seat.
Great, thanks. Great, thanks. Great, thanks. Great, thanks.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken of Marshfield has been voted Best Pizza in Marshfield 12 years in a row. With popular choices like broccoli bacon cheese, drunken chicken, or any of the 25 specialty pizzas, Scotty's is ready to earn your vote now at 715-384-8118. Choose Scotty's for pizza, chicken, subs, sandwiches, and more. Carry out, dine-in, and delivery. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, 715-384-8118.
Welcome back to Zaleski Sports broadcast of Legion Baseball as we head to the top of the second inning. And the Black Sox with a 6-0 lead here. Hey friends, the Viaduct Bar and Grill of Marshfield serves juicy half-pound burgers daily. The Viaduct Bar and Grill is also home to cold drinks and fish fry Fridays. The Viaduct Bar and Grill on Marshfield's fabulous northwest side. Braylon Nystrom, pardon me. Chase Robinson comes in for inning number 2 facing Bryce Ayer. Two 2-0 to Ayer from Robinson. Make it 3-0. And Chase Robinson just does not have a good grip of the strike zone tonight to start things off. He has really struggled and walks leadoff hitter Ayer here in the second. It's time to get back to work. It's time to find a great job with great pay at Nikolai Construction. Find year-round work in carpentry, concrete, and steel that has you home every night. Stop in and see Brad or Rob at Nikolai Construction on 29th Street in Marshfield. Get back to work with Nikolai Construction. Chase Geyer with a single in the first. Run scored. And pitch outside for ball 1. Got to think if he gives up a few more runs, this might be the end for Mr. Robinson tonight. He gets a strike over there. He'll check the runner at first and come to the plate. And he goes. Air is in there with the steal. And the Marshfield fans encouraging their boys to play with a little bit more pep. They just seem a little flat tonight. Two and one the count to Chase Geyer. Time is called. No pitch clock here in Legion or City League ball. They move along pretty good. That pitch outside for another ball. 3-1. Bryce Air at second. Chase Geyer, the batter. Isaac Eagle and yours truly, Joe Anderson, here bringing you tonight's game. And call the strike. Full count now, 3-2. Foul that one away. Can't remember the two teams, but it was over the weekend where one team won 25-3. Angels beat Colorado, correct?
Yeah.
Yes, 25-3.
Through the one.
Or was it one? Oh, ugh. And back-to-back walks. Runners at first and second. Nobody out. Devin Morozek. And I think that's going to be the end of Chase Robinson on the hill tonight for the Blue Devils. He just didn't have it tonight, friends, and I'm not trying to be mean. You have those nights where you just don't have it, and so he will exit with two runners on here.
Back Joe, it was 23-0 after 4 innings.
Oof, 23-0 after 4 innings in that Angels-Rockies game.
Actually, Joe, they had 2 guys in that ball game that went 5 for 5.
Oh, goodness. The line on Chase Robinson, 1 inning. He pitched 2 batters in the second, 6 hits, 3 walks, 1 strikeout, 6 runs, and 1 hit batter. And I don't know who's coming in. Let's see if we can pick up a number. 19. Number 19 is Brad Neve. Brad pitched the other night. In relief. Brad Neve in an inning gave up 6 hits and struck out 3, but allowed 4 runs in his 1 inning of work against DC Everest. Close game the other night against Everest that I called. Blue Devils took that on the chin 7-2. This past weekend they went to Chippewa Falls and went 1-2. They were to play 4, but the 4th game, Mother Nature got in the way for that much-needed rain, and that ended their 4th game of the weekend. Let's bring up Devin Morozek, yes. There we go, sorry. Brad Neem now on the hill for the Blue Devils with 2 on and nobody out here in the top of the second. Promptly hits that foul. Shohei Ohtani and the Angels, they're playing pretty well. They can get Trout back. Dodgers are thinking about pursuing him in the offseason as a free agent. Popped him up. Infield fly? Yep. One away. Brings up Ben Fonte. RBI single in the first. They say that Ohtani may be the first $600 million man. $600 million for a contract to play baseball. For 10 years. That's $60 million per. I remember when Reggie Jackson signed with the Yankees. What did he get? About $3-4 million for 5 years?
Joey, you make that now broadcasting broadcast.
I wish I got that broadcasting. I can wish. Time called. Only trouble with the inflation lately, it's kind of sort of like those poor people in Germany in the 1920s that had to bring a wheelbarrow full of money to buy a loaf of bread. Fonte, line shot down third baseline. Here comes Air, and he'll score standing up. 7-0. So an RBI single again for Ben Fonte.
Now up to bat, Tim Sackman.
Tim Sackman, the catcher, popped out to Cherney in the first, 0 for 1. And that off-speed pitch high for ball one. First pitch was at 7:01. We're just in the second, and that's 7:45. And there's a fly ball to right center field. It's going to drop for a base hit. And they're going to hold everybody up. Bennington came in.
Now batting Carl Beekler.
And a big spot for Carl Beekler, the number 9 hitter. Kind of a sacrifice fly in the first, an RBI. And the infield fly rule in effect here with bases loaded. Slow-moving game. Neve will get the sign, comes set. Here's the pitch. Strike. Watching the Dodger game the other night, they were, I believe they were playing the Astros, and they always have that little square or rectangle up for the strike zone. Here's a pitch from Neve in the dirt. And everybody's talking about these robotic umpires and using that. And I'll tell you something, if you watch that, 90 to 95% of the time the umpire has the call right on the balls and strikes. Neve, the pitch. Popped him up out of play. Right off the roof of the grandstand on first base. But to finish that thought, the catcher for Houston, when to frame a pitch, tried to frame one. He did a good job framing it, but the umpire called it the ball, and it was a ball. I mean, 2 of them in a row he did that. And then the one he framed was a strike, just on the outside corner. So huzzah for Blue. And Beekler goes down on strikes. For the second out of the inning, Jackson Fox, his third at bat here in this game. Hit by a pitch, scored a run, reached on an error. Bases loaded with 2 outs. They will go on contact. And he fouls that one down the right field line. Out of play. Very pleasant night here at the ballpark. Sun's starting to slowly set. The shadows starting to come in around the first baseline. Days now starting to get shorter by a minute or so. And a fly ball to right field, and it's going to drop for a base hit. That's going to bring in 2. So a 2 RBI single for Jackson Fox. Brings in Geyer and Fonte. Now you got runners at the corners, Sackman at third, and Fox at first. And Braylon Nystrom, who was 1 for 1 with 3 RBIs and a walk. He had a 2-run home run in the first. Pitchers for Marshfield struggling tonight. It's now 9-0 here in the second. Plover has really jumped on Marshfield pitching. Here's the pitch. Calls that a strike. 1-1 the count. Brad Neve gets the sign. And the pitch, ground ball, fly ball foul. Stone Innovations can give you a brand new kitchen within just 1 week. Countertops, backsplashes, flooring, cabinets, and everything else you find in your kitchen. Stone Innovations takes care of it all for you, from fabrication, design, and installation. For your next kitchen or bathroom, look to Stone Innovations of Plover. 1-2 the count. Time is called. Runners at the corners with 2 outs, 2 in, or 3 in this inning. And struck him out to end the inning. 3 more runs come in for Plover on 3 hits, 2 left on. We head to the bottom of the second. 9-0 Plover over Marshfield. You're watching Legion Baseball on Zaleski Sports.
We know how a bank should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier. Treating our customers as valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we make all decisions locally with years of experience helping people with their financing needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Partners Bank, better together.
Hey everybody, Nat over at Wheeler Chevrolet, and going on now through the end of May, the Spring Tire Plus event, which means huge saving on select tires. $50 rebates, $70 rebates, up to $100 rebates on select tires. Going on now through May 31st.
Yep, threw a 48-mile-an-hour heater last night.
Welcome back to Legion Baseball here in Zaleski Sports. We head to the bottom of the second. Mitchell Shoddy, Isaac Zepps, and Xander Edmondson due to bat for Marshfield as they trail 9-0. Braylon Nystrom struck out. Yep. Braylon Nystrom on the night, struck out 1, walked 1. Had a lot of time in between at bats. I think the first inning alone took 35 minutes. Things moving along a little bit faster now as the right fielder, Mitchell Shoddy, steps in the batter's box for Marshfield. Defense straight away. And that pitch glances off Tim Sackman's glove. 6, 7, 8 hitters for Coach Metz. Joe Anderson here along with Isaac Eagle. And that's a little flare that's going to go foul. Wayne Sankey will trot out and pick it up. Wayne Sankey, longtime baseball coach, knows his stuff. Pitching from the stretch, nobody on. And foul that one away. I had the honor of playing for Wisconsin's winningest and longest serving baseball coach in high school, Joe Vitsinda at Royal High School in Elroy. 42 years ago was my last season. I played a lot of right and left bench. We had a lot of talented players on the team, and my athletic talent was not anywhere near my musical talent, trust me. Mind was willing, the body was weak, but I'm here tonight bringing you baseball, which is a joy, and love this job. 1-2 the count. Here's the pitch, and outside for ball 2. Tell you, Nystrom throws hard enough, he keeps almost losing his cap. The pitch, foul away. 2-2, count remains. Yes, Joe Vitsinda started coaching, I believe, in 1968 or 69. Still at it. He's in his 80s. Still successful. Swung on it. And he's out.
Now batting Isaac Zepps.
So Shoddy down on strikes. Isaac Zepps, the second baseman. His first at bat. Takes strike 1, outside corner. Pretty nice crowd on hand tonight. Could use a few more people to come out. Fouls that one against the screen for strike 2. You can see Nystrom's cap. If you watch him follow through, that cap ends up getting kittywampus. There was one Major League Baseball player that used to pitch with his cap kicked off to the side. And strike 3, ball bounces away. And he's going to get there. Zepps will strike out, but reach first on a pass ball.
Now batting Xander Edmondson.
Nystrom gets his third strikeout, but the runner will advance to first on the pass ball. Xander Edmondson, the first baseman, number 8 hitter for the Blue Devils in the batter's box. Royal won the state championship in 1999. Strike 2. 1 out, 1 on. Number 8 hitter Xander Edmondson. Nystrom's pitch. And another strikeout. He struck out 3 this inning. But a pass ball allowed Isaac Zepps to get the first after he swung at strike 3. Here's Bennett Lang, the shortstop. Number 9 hitter for the post 54. Strike 1 right down Central Avenue. Sans glasses tonight, so I'm kind of looking back away from my scorebook to make sure I can see things. I'm far-sighted, thank goodness. Here's the pitch. And Nystrom again nearly loses his hat. I don't know if you can pick that up on your screens at home, but he throws pretty hard. Count is 0-2 to Bennett Lang. 2 outs, 1 on. And another strikeout. And another pass ball.
Now batting Brock Bennington.
You know what's kind of funny in an ironic way is that Nystrom could strike out 5 batters this inning to get 3 outs. 2 errors have allowed base runners here. And that brings up the top of the order in Brock Bennington, who flew out to Jackson Fox. And the first, that pitch way out of the strike zone, which allows Zeps and Lang to move 90 feet. Now to second and third. Sometimes if you overthrow, and it looks like Nystrom is kind of throwing too hard. Popped him up, fly ball, right center field. Gladowski will call for it, and he made the catch for out number 3. Marshfield threatens but does not score. We head to the top of the third. It's 9-0 Plover. You're watching Legion Baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Chili Implement, located just west of Marshfield in Chili, is your Kubota dealer in central Wisconsin. Big or small, Chili Implement has all the best equipment waiting for you. From farm tractors to lawn care, plus work and have fun in a Kubota side-by-side. Choose Chili Implement for your parts and service too. Chili Implement, open Monday through Saturday to serve you and 24/7 online at chiliimplement.com.
Little Sprouts is now open in Rudolph with the same great child care you know about in Auburndale. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
The community here in Rudolph has been extremely welcoming, and we're excited to serve here just like we do up in Auburndale. Part of the process is to help out the school districts and to help the children stay, their 4K children to stay close and get services right here. We serve here in Rudolph 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds, and up in Auburndale we serve 6 weeks old until 12-year-olds.
Our Auburndale pea pods, wiggle worms, busy bees, and fireflies welcome the Rudolph sweet potatoes, lovely ladybugs, and beautiful butterflies. Contact Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
Welcome back, friends. Hey, H&S Manufacturing in Marshfield is hiring. H&S offers top wages along with a very generous benefits package. Get health, dental, life, and disability, 401k, cash bonuses, $2 shift bonus, and a substantial vacation plan that has you earning vacation from your very first day. H&S is looking for welders, painters, and assemblers for both their first and second shifts. Apply online at hsmgco.com. Yeah, the ironic thing about that last inning for Mr. Nystrom on the hill, he faced 5 batters. He struck out 3, but he had to face 5 batters to get 3 outs. And that is going to go foul. Gilbertson with a good attempt here as Matthew Gladowski leads off the 3rd inning for Plover. It'll be Matthew Gladowski, Bryce Eyre, and Chase Geyer for Plover here in the top of the 3rd with a very comfortable 9-0 lead. Gladowski with a base hit right up the middle to start things off here in the 3rd. Joe Anderson here, joined by the maestro of the modulator, Mr. Isaac Eagle. Bryce Eyre, 1 for 1, 2 runs scored and an RBI. He's even got a stolen base. And now we've got a discussion going on here with the umpire and the pitcher, and Coach Metz has come out. I think we had a collision in the outfield with Bennington. Something's up, I'm not sure. But Bennington is walking rather gingerly. I think he's going to be replaced. Distinct hitch in his giddy up there. We're going to have a substitution come in for Marshfield. Looks like number 10, Caden Miller, will come in. I'll double check that. I know Miller came in, but I'm not sure if he went to center or to left. They may have put Deach in center. 1 on. Nobody out here in the top of the third for Plover. Neves pitch high and inside for ball 1. For Bryce Air. One and 0. Chick Sklodowski at first. He comes to the plate. Swing and a miss. Count even at a ball and a strike. Strike 2. 1 and 2. Yeah, Saturday we're looking at July. Where in the world did June go? 26th already of June. He will tie his shoelace. 1 and 2 the count to Bryce Air. Bennington will knock that down. Pardon me. Gilbertson will knock that down. Hey, Mutual of Wausau Insurance. They've been protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you. Count even at 2. Fly ball. Foul territory. Edmondson can't make the catch. Crystal Finishing Systems is a family-owned business now hiring for both their Weston and Mosinee locations. With openings in manufacturing, fabrication, management, customer service, and so much more. Join the Crystal Finishing team. Learn more at crystalfinishing.com. We're having another discussion between the umpires. Not sure what that was about. But we play on. Two and 2 the count to Bryce Air. Neve comes set and delivers. Again, foul ball out of play. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Hey. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. You can get a free quote from Carrie Van Aert State Farm on auto, homeowners, renters, and more. Marshfield residents, find Carrie Van Aert State Farm on Facebook to get started. In the dirt, count is now full, 3 and 2. Darkness now sets upon Jack Hackman Field. Lights will soon be on. You can kind of see that smoky haze and a fly ball center field. And the catch is made for out number 1.
Now batting Chase Geyer.
One away with 1 on. Chase Geyer, the batter. Geyer is 1 for 1 with 2 runs scored. And he hits that one foul out of play for strike 1. Lights will soon be turned on here. I don't know if you can pick it up on your screens or not, but it's got that kind of smokiness. That's the smoke from and the haze from Canadian wildfires coming back again. Strike 2. That's got to be quite a massive amount of forest fire going on up there. If it's not very good here, as far as you're talking about the air conditions, you got to wonder what it's like in Canada. 0-2. Here's the pitch. Popped up, out of play. They're going to give chase, but it's well out of play. Couple of bleacher creatures out in left field tonight. 9-0. Plover. 6 in the first and 3 in the second. You'd like to get some more here in the third. Marshfield doing their darndest to not allow that to happen. Getting fouled out of play. Much deserved and needed rain here in this area. Some places I've heard didn't get any. Got an inch in my house in Loyal over the weekend. It was dry. Good stop. It's in the dirt. Gladowski will go to second. Gilbertson lost track of it, and it's easy to do, friends. If you've ever been a catcher, you kept the ball in front of him, but once you knock it down, it's hard to tell where that darn ball goes. It can go anywhere. 1-2 the count. The pitch. Base hit to center field. It's going to score a run. Here comes Gladowski. So an RBI single for Chase Geyer makes it 10-0. Second hit of the inning.
Now batting Devin Mrozek.
Devin Mrozek. 1 for 2. Well, the run scored for number 18. Plover Black Sox in their black jerseys tonight. They do have a set of white ones circa 1919 Chicago White Sox. If you've ever seen those, they're kind of cool unis. White Sox are one of those teams that have had a plethora of uniforms. Look that up in your thesaurus. 1 on, 1 out, 1 in. Here in the third for Plover. And Mrozek the batter. Strike one from Neve. Brad Neve in relief of starter Chase Robinson. Neve came in the second. Robinson faced 2 batters in the second inning, popped him up. Fly ball. Lang makes the catch. Deach did move to center field. And a fly ball deep in the gap. Good hit for Fonte. He's going to score another one and have a triple. They're going to hold him up at third. So an RBI triple for Ben Fonte on a deep fly ball in the gap in center field.
Now batting Tim Sackman.
And it's now 11-0. Two away brings up Tim Sackman. Sackman on the night. 1 for 2. Popped up. And a single. Lights are on now at Hackman. Kind of in that twilight time right now. I know I was down on the farm the other night. Sky was clear. I thought it was 8 o'clock. I looked at the clock. It was 9 o'clock. I was like, holy smokes, I got a 2-hour drive home. That was on Friday night. Still could have kept mowing, but I thought, nah, it's getting late. I better get going home. And good thing I did. I didn't realize it was 9. Fly ball left field. And it's going to be foul out of play. Caden Miller watches it go foul. Already had 1 home run for Plover this evening. by Braylon Nystrom. 1-2 the count with 2 away. And that ball skips away. And here comes run number 12. As Fonte scores on the air. Kind of one of those nights where a good friend of mine, old neighbor, we were coaching girls basketball together and we were not doing well. And he looked at me and he said, Joe, you know, sometimes you have those nights where you fall out of the boat and you wouldn't hit water. Ground ball. Lang to get the out. 2 more come in for Plover as they now extend their lead to 12-0 over Marshfield. We head to the bottom of the third. 12-zip Plover over Marshfield. You're watching Legion Baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Mall Furniture has every type of chair you can think of. Lazy Boy, Best Swivel, Queen Anne, Marshfield. All types of lift chairs. We have it all. All are ready to pick up and take home today. Mall Furniture sells locally made products and is proud to serve Central Wisconsin. We've been family owned and operated for over 45 years and looking forward to many more. Have a look at us online at mallfurniturewi.com.
Mall Furniture, where value is yours.
For years, our Store Innovations customers told us they love our countertops, but only wanted to deal with one company for their entire kitchen project. Well, we've heard you. So now Store Innovations can give you a brand new kitchen with the same high quality products, selection, expertise we've been giving you for years. And now we can give you that brand new kitchen in just 1 week. After sitting down with our designers, picking out cabinets, countertops, and flooring, it will only take us 1 week to install everything. Stone Innovations, new kitchens in just 1 week.
Welcome back to the Zaleski broadcast of Legion Baseball. Nobody knows potatoes in Wisconsin quite like Heartland Farms. With roots in Amherst and now based in Hancock, this 5th-generation potato and vegetable farm produces many varieties of chipping potatoes, and they currently farm 27,000 irrigated acres, and they're growing. Learn more about the best in the potato business at heartland.farm. That's heartland.farm. All Plover tonight as they lead comfortably 12-0 here in the bottom of the third. A tough night for the Blue Devils at both defense and offense.
Now batting Brad Neve.
Brad Neve, the batter. Neve's first at bat of the contest. Follows that one back against the screen. Braylon Nystrom in his 3rd inning of work. Struck out 4. Walked 1. And ahead of the count 0-2. Bounces that one in front of the plate. Bounces off the backboard of the backstop. 1-2. Joe Anderson here working with the maestro of the modulator, Mr. Isaac Eagle, bringing you tonight's game. Chopper. Scooped up by Morozak over to first for the out.
Now batting Ben Deach.
Ben Deach. Now in center field. Ben on the evening. One of the lone bright spots tonight at the plate. 1 for 1. And a single in the first. Ben, the recent graduate of Marshfield Senior High. I believe he just graduated. I'll check that out to make sure. There's a darn hole in the catcher's mitt. Tim Sackman gets a new piece of leather. Foul ball. Ben Deitch I was correct. He just graduated from Marshfield Senior High. He's an undecided major at UW Eau Claire in the fall. He likes the Milwaukee Brewers. His interests and hobbies are baseball and golf. His most memorable baseball moment was a walk-off versus Wisconsin Rapids in last summer's regional tournament. Paul and Janine Deitch are his parents, and Mackenzie and Allie are his sisters. And that pitch inside for ball 2. Two and 1 to count to Deitch. Fly ball again out of play. Two and 2 the count to Deitch. Here's the pitch. Ground. Chopper. Beekler. Not in time. Deitch with his second hit of the contest, an infield single. Aiden Gilbertson now the batter. Or Adam, pardon me. I was calling him Aiden. It's Adam, my bad. Adam Gilbertson. 0 for 1. Nystrom starts him out with a strike. Marshfield's had runners at third in both the first and second innings, but could not get them over the plate. Nystrom, the pitch. Chop foul. Adam Gilbertson, a senior, upcoming senior at Marshfield Senior High. Left-hander takes ball 1. Adam's folks are Kevin and Donna. He's got a brother Jacob and a sister Lauren. His favorite sports team is the Brewers. He likes to hunt, lift weights, football, and baseball. Bats left and throws right. And he takes ball 2. Much to the chagrin of the Plover parents and fans, they kind of went, woo. Thought that one was going to be a strike, but didn't get it. 2 and 2. Chopped up in the air. Nystrom will scoop it, get it over to first for the out. Kind of gymnastics move there. Deitch will go to second. And Aiden Cherney, the batter. Aiden, a strikeout victim in the first. Aiden Cherney, an upcoming senior at Auburndale High School. His folks are Aaron and Carolee Cherney. Devin, Alana, and Corbin are his siblings. He loves the Bucks, the Brewers, the Packers, and the Badgers. Throws and bats right-handed. 2 outs. Deitch at second. And strike call. Nice off-speed pitch from Nystrom. 0-2 the count to Cherney. Nystrom, his pitch. Popped up, out of play. Marshfield has had runners in scoring position, but just can't get that hit they need to get someone to score. 0-2 the count. Make that a strikeout, and that'll end the inning. 1 hit, No runs, no errors, nobody left, or one on. We head to the top of the fourth. It's 12-0 Plover over Marshfield. You're watching Legion Ball on Zaleski Sports.
When buying or selling land, the biggest decision you make is choosing your representation. Whitetail Properties is the top real estate company for selling hunting land, recreational properties, and farms. Our nationwide network of sportsmen, farmers, and investors offers a great opportunity for you to capitalize on the true market value of your property. In central Wisconsin, Brian Roosh is your local land specialist and is ready to help you get started on all of your property needs.
Really got to understand what a nurse is. Do they focus on you? You know, do they make sure that you're comfortable? And, you know, that's what Shai has. It's the connection that he has, you know, my best interest in mind, always.
Why wait another day? Let's take the next step together towards a better life.
Andrew Siraki will come in defensively for the Blue Devils here in the fourth inning, replacing Aiden Cherney. For the best in recreational or hunting properties in Wisconsin, call Brian Roosh with Whitetail Properties. Just share your goals, and Brian can tell you where and how to make it a reality. Contact Brian at 715-213-4468. Again, that's Brian Roosh with Whitetail Properties. You can reach him at 715-213-4468. Brad Neve on the hill for the Blue Devils here in his third inning of work. Carl Beekler Jackson Fox and Braylon Nystrom blew up, popped up. Lang will run over from shortstop to get the out. Leadoff hitter Jackson Fox. 1 for 2. Hit by a pitch in the first, leading off. Reached on an error and a single and 2 RBI single in the second. Six in the first and 3 each in the second and third for Plover as they lead comfortably 12-0 here in the fourth. And Neve falls behind 2-0. Caden Miller has come in defensively. He's now in left. Ben Deach has moved to center. Brock Bennington out with an injury. And strike all the way. Now 2-1. That pitch way outside. Fly ball, left field. Over the head of Lang, it's going to be a base hit. So Jackson Fox with his second hit of the night.
Now to the plate, Braylon.
Braylon Nystrom. Braylon with a 2-run home run in the first, a walk, and a strikeout. Well, 1 for 2. And pitching well on the mound tonight. Neve comes set and delivers. Fly ball, left field. It's high, it's long, and it's foul. And it's out of play. Brad Neve will be a senior at Pittsville this fall. His folks are Matt and Wanda Neve. He's got Two brothers, Jacob and Eric. Favorite team is the Brewers. He likes to play golf, baseball, wiffle ball, football, and wrestle. Throws and bats right-handed. Brad, in his third inning of work, came in the second. Little pop-up. Could be trouble. It's going to drop into center field for a base hit. So back-to-back singles after a pop-up to start the inning. Matthew Glodowski. The batter. One and 0. The pitch. The count, excuse me. Make that 2-0. Light's starting to take effect now in Hackman. One out with 2 on. In a 2-0 count. And Matthew Glodowski, 2 for 3. Nice curveball, dropped right in the bucket. 2-2. Neve in his third inning of relief here. Popped up in foul territory. And Edmondson can't make the catch. It's been one of those nights, friends, if you're a Blue Devils fan. Anything that could go wrong has gone wrong. Let me take that back, not everything. But a lot of things haven't gone Marshfield's way. Laying back in the grass, it's short. Another pop-up out of play, first base side. Defensively, all the infielders except for Bennett Lang are in the dirt. Lang right on the lip of the grass. Now he steps in on the dirt. Fly ball right left field. Foul. Not by much. Six in the first and 3 in the second and the third. And it's 12-0 Plover here in the top of the fourth with 1 out and 2 on. Matthew Glodowski, the batter. Brad Neve, his pitch. Popped up. Foul territory. Edmondson, will he make it this time? Yes, he does. Two away. Here we'll bring up Bryce Ayer. We have a pinch hitter here, number 11. Caleb Meyer. Caleb Meyer, number 11. From Spash. Caleb will be just graduated, so congratulations, Caleb. 0-1 with 2 outs and 2 on. Here's the pitch. High for ball 1. Xander Edmondson redeemed himself there. He had a foul ball go through his glove against Glodowski. Second time he had a chance, he didn't drop it. Got that second out. Here's the pitch. Ground ball. Scooped up by Siraki. No, through the wickets. And Lang will track it down. So a single for Caleb Meyer. And Chase Geyer coming up the bat. Change that. Number 10 is batting.
Now batting Andrew.
Andrew Judovich. I hope I said that right. Bases loaded with 2 outs and Judovich the batter. Well, I hope I'm saying that right, Plover friends. As Coach Sankey has brought in some pinch hitters here in the 4th. And that curveball didn't drop. Count even at 1-1. Neves pitch. Foul down the third baseline. 1-2, the count. Defensive conference between the catcher and the pitcher, Neve and Gilbertson. Swing and a miss for strike 3. First inning that the Blue Devils have kept the Black Sox scoreless. We head to the bottom of the 4th. It's 11-0. Plover over Marshfield. You're watching Legion Baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Could you flip that? Technical College Healthcare Simulation Center, in a partnership with Aspirus, is a state-of-the-art interdisciplinary healthcare simulation center. It provides specialized spaces and simulation technology equipped with medium and high-fidelity mannequins and other equipment to create complex healthcare training scenarios. Visit our website at mstc.edu/simcenter.
Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, has been a Central Wisconsin resident her entire life. That means she has the inside edge on knowing the landscape and what it takes to care for your real estate needs. Whether you're buying or selling, Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, is your friend and neighbor, ready to help.
I'm Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, with experience in residential and commercial real estate. Let's work together as a team for a win in your next real estate transaction.
That inning was the first inning, and Marshfield kept Plover scoreless. No runs on 3 hits, 3 left on. No walks and 1 strikeout. Got my scorebook tidied up here. Nystrom in his 4th inning of work. He will be facing Mitchell Shoddy, Isaac Zepps, and Xander Edmondson. Number 9, this is Mitchell Shoddy. Make sure I got it right. No runs allowed this game for Nystrom. Another one of those pitches where he nearly loses his cap. Braylon Nystrom, he struck out 5 so far. He had 3 in 1 inning, but had to face 5 batters to do it, to get out of that inning. A couple of pass balls on strike 3. Shoddy hits a foul ball to right field. Gladowski can't get to it. Two and 2 the count. Mitch on the night, 0 for 1. Fouls that one away. Interesting how 5 days ago on Thursday, my last game here, we had the windows on, the fans running, and we were hot. Today we've got sweatshirts on, blankets around people, and chilly. And Shoddy goes down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. Isaac Zepps, one of those batters who struck out but reached base on a pass ball. We had 2 of them in a row. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Base hit right up the middle. Puts Isaac Zepps on first base. Just put on my Zaleski Sports pullover. It's starting to get a little chilly. Only the 3rd hit allowed by Braylon Nystrom tonight. And Isaac Zepps, strikeout victim in the 2nd, but reached base. Or pardon me, this is Xander Edmondson, my bad, excuse me. Strikeout victim in the 2nd. Doing pretty good without my glasses on. Left them at home. And left my bag with my extra glasses on the couch. 0-2 the count. Make that strike 3. For the 2nd out. 7 strikeouts for Braylon Nystrom. Bennett Lang struck out in the 2nd, but reached first on a pass ball. Got stranded at 2nd. Nystrom's had his moments where he's gotten runners at 2nd or 2nd and 3rd, but pitched out of them. His defense has backed him up. And Lang swings and misses, evens the count at 1. Lang fly ball. And it's going to drop for a base hit. So Bennett Lang gets his first hit of the night. Zepps will advance to 2nd. And Caden Miller will come in to bat. Caden's first at-bat of the game. Came in and replaced Brock Bennington. Bennington left with an injury. Not sure what it was, but Replacement was made. And that ball skipped past Sackman, but the runners did not advance. Sackman's going to go out and talk to Nystrom, his pitcher, and make sure they get their signs together. It's interesting now in Major League Baseball they have the bench calling the pitches from the dugout, and they have little hearing, little speakers in the pitcher's caps so they can hear it. And half the time it doesn't work because people are stealing too many signs. 0-1 the count. And Caden Miller takes the ball. 1-1 the count. In the wake of the Red Sox and the Astros sign-stealing scandals of the last few years. Strike two. Nobody talks about the 51 Giants and finding out all these years later that they were stealing signs on their way to winning the pennant. Bobby Thompson's shot heard around the world. Little flare. Air makes the catch for out number 3. No runs on 2 hits and 2 left on. We head to the 5th. 12-0. Plover over Marshfield. You're watching Legion Baseball on Zaleski Sports.
The Sports Den, located on Marshfield's sunny south side since 1975. The Sports Den has the area's best selection of outdoor equipment. Find top brands of snowshoes, cross-country and downhill skis, snowboards, swimming equipment, skateboards, and more. The Sports Den has a full-service bike repair center along with top bike brands, Specialized, Trek, and others. The Sports Den is Central Wisconsin's Fat Bike headquarters. Visit the Sports Den in Marshfield Monday through Saturday and thesportsden.net.
Fleet Farm has everything you need for every season of life. From tending the vegetable garden season to planting 100 acres of crops season. Fleet Farm is your one-stop shop. Whether it's strawberry jam season, cook your walleye season, or his first set of wheels season. Fleet Farm is built for every season. Fleet Farm, built for real life.
Pitching change for Marshfield, as Judd Higgins will come in here in the 5th, finishing up the numbers here on Brad Neve. The pitching line for Brad Neve of the Marshfield Blue Devils, 3 innings, 9 hits, no walks, struck out 3 and allowed 4 runs. Judd Higgins in now on the mound for Coach Metz and the Blue Devils. Let's see who Mr. Sankey brings up to bat here in the top of the 5th, leading 12-0. And pinch hitting here is going to be number 14, Jacob Ebel. And popped up for the first out. Ty Rechner will now bat. Retchner's first at bat tonight. And the lefty hits a ground ball. Zeps. And they'll get the out.
Now batting Caden.
And number 19 now batting. Caden Fowler. Three pinch hitters here in the top of the fifth for the Black Sox. Two away. And Fowler the batter. Higgins the pitcher. The righty delivers, pops him up. Will it be playable? Edmondson with the snow cone catch for out number 3. So 3 up, 3 down. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Last chance for the Blue Devils. You're watching Legion Baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
Meet 'em by the beer tent to collect your winnings.
Welcome back to Zaleski Sports broadcast of Legion Baseball. Joe Anderson here, joined by Isaac Eagle, doing an excellent job of producing tonight as always. Long night for the Marshfield Blue Devils in post 54 as they trail 12-0. Braylon Nystrom in his 5th inning of work so far has only given up 4 hits, walked 1, struck out 7. Trying to get the complete game here. We have the 10-run rule. Judd Higgins, the batter. And he hit a foul ball. Higgins pinch hitting here in the bottom of the 5th for Coach Metz and the post 54 Blue Devils of Marshfield. Kind of an eerie sky with the lights on and that smoke from the Canadian wildfires and the strike called. Judd Higgins, number 18. And pitch in the dirt. Judd is going to be a senior at Marshfield this fall, Marshfield Senior High. Takes high for a ball. His folks are Mike and Debbie Higgins. He's got a brother Chase and a sister Leah. His favorite team is the Detroit Tigers, and he likes to play hockey, likes to do gaming and reffing hockey. And draws the walk. So that'll put Judd on first base.
Now up to the plate, Ben.
Ben Deach, the lone bright spot tonight for Marshfield as he is 2 for 2. Nystrom's pitch is low and inside for ball one. Deach with a base hit to left field. And that'll put runners at first and second. So Deach 3 for 3 on the night.
Now to bat Adam.
Adam Gilbertson, the batter. 0 for 2. Blue Devils still alive here, trailing by 12 in the bottom of the 5th. They've got to score 3 to keep the game alive. And that pitch in the dirt, runners will advance. 10-run rule in effect here after 5. They would have to score 3, Marshfield would, to have the game go to the 6th. At the conclusion of the game, here's the pitch from Nystrom. Fly ball center field. And we've got a sac fly as Fox makes the catch. An RBI sac fly for Adam Gilbertson. And it's 12-1. Deach will advance to second. There's one away. And Matthew Siraki, the batter. And he swings and misses for strike 1. Ben Deach. At second with one away. Siraki takes ball 1. Count even at a ball and a strike. If the game does end at the end of this inning, stay tuned for the Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Marshfield has to score 2 more to make this game continue. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Number 27, Andrew Siraki in the hole, 1-2. Braylon Nystrom, the pitch. A ball. And a strikeout. Number 8 on the game for Braylon Nystrom. 2 away. And the Blue Devils down to their last out. Ball away. Mitchell Shoddy. Mitch 0 for 2 in the night. 2 strikeouts. Nystrom's got him both times. That pitch will bounce in front of the plate. Deach will advance to third. Count is 1-1. Again, Marshfield needs to score 3 in this inning to keep the game moving. Here's the pitch. Strike 2. And the Blue Devils down to their last strike here in the bottom of the 5th. Ground ball. Morozek over to first. No! Air can't make the play at first. As we have a switch at first. So Shoddy will reach first on an error. This should be Isaac Zepps. Isaac on the night, a strikeout and a single, 1 for 2. Fly ball, could be playable. Fox at center makes the catch, and that'll end it. Valiant effort by the Blue Devils here in the bottom of the 5th, but they fall short as they go down to defeat tonight by the score of 12-2 to the Plover Black Sox. Stay tuned for the Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. You can get those fresh cheese curds in Marshfield or Curtis, or log on to NasonvilleDairy.com.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on U.S. Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com.
All right, so we're here with Kim Hyman. Kim, Nasonville Dairy, 125 years in the making. Tell us about that.
You know, it's fantastic. It was the first plant built in Wood County back in 1885. Sal Nason and his family came here, and they started a small dairy plant. Eventually that plant burnt down, but then they rebuilt onto this same facility, and our family moved here in the late 60s in 1968 and took it over from there, and it's been just a fantastic growth. Great community, great people we have working for us. Oh, it's an open market. It's huge. You know, the opportunity for the diversity in the cheese industry is fantastic, and you have to be that way in order to sell a lot of product. And so we've got a great group of people working on the research and development side for us. So it's been really fortunate for us. Oh, right. We have 185 farm families that market their milk through us here at Nasonville Dairy. And we are so lucky we have like the best dairy farms in not only central Wisconsin, but in the United States, marketing milk through us. So we're just really fortunate on that side.
Actually, we started in 1968. Our father brought us here from another cheese plant in Wisconsin. We had come from the cheese business. We've always been in the business. We had moved around the state in different parts. He brought us here about that time. The plant ran 7,500 pounds of milk at that time, and now runs about 1.5 million a day. So. We originally started out with making cheddar, and now we make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmers Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Friar, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, as well as making some Gouda Edam and a little bit of Munster on occasion.
Welcome back to Zaleski Sports, broadcast of Legion Baseball. This is the Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Nasonville Dairy fresh cheese curds made daily. You can get those fresh cheese curds in Marshfield or Curtis, or log on to NasonvilleDairy.com. I'm here with Braylon Nystrom of the Plover Black Sox. He had a big night tonight. Started things out in the first inning with a 2-run home run. What pitch did you see, Bryce?
I just got an inside fastball, was turned on it. Just put a barrel on it. That's about it.
How'd that make you feel?
Felt pretty good, as far as home runs go.
2 for 3 on the night with 3 RBIs. That's quite an accomplishment.
Yeah, just when I got people in scoring position, I just really focused on just getting them in. Just putting the ball in play, hoping it would fall, and it did.
We look quickly at your pitching line. 5 innings, 5 hits, 2 walks, struck out 8, and gave up 2 runs. What were you throwing mainly tonight?
I was just trying to work the corners with fastball and then go off speed after that. That's about it.
You got out of some jams, but your defense helped you out. You had a couple runners at third, but they didn't score.
Once I got them to third, I just had to rely on my defense, just not walk anybody, just put it in the zone, and then let them make plays.
All right. Good game tonight. We're going to put you in the house. You know how to do this?
Yeah.
I'll give you the mic and let you do it.
I'm Braylon Nystrom, and I'm in the house.
All right. Thank you, Braylon.
Thank you.
He's got to catch a bus and get back home. We'll do this real quickly here. Nystrom again on the night, pitching-wise, was pitched 5 innings, 5 hits, 2 walks, struck out 8, only allowed 2 runs on the evening. He also went 2 for 3 at the plate with a home run and 3 RBI. Matthew Gladowski was 2 for 4 on the night, and Bryce Ayer was 2 for 2 tonight. Pitching line for the Marshfield Blue Devils, Chase Robinson pitched 1 inning, gave up 6 hits, 3 walks, struck out 1, allowed 8 of the 12 runs, and hit 1 batter. Brad Neve came in the second, pitched 3 innings, 9 hits, no walks, 3 strikeouts, and 4 runs allowed. Judd Higgins pitched 1 inning, came in the top of the 5th, and no runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. And the pitching line again for Braylon Nystrom, 5 innings, 5 hits, 2 walks, struck out 8, 2 runs. Big win tonight for the Plover Black Sox here at Jack Hackman Field. The Blue Devils will travel to Wausau tomorrow night and take on the Wausau Legion. Quite a game here, as it was all Plover from the very get-go, as they win convincingly by the final score of 12-2. For my producer extraordinaire, Mr. Isaac Eagle, this is Joe Anderson saying thank you for watching, and we'll catch you later this week on Zaleski Sports. Again, final score, 12-2, Plover over Marshfield. Good night.